Hello there. This
Howdy.
how do you spell it? Pronounce your name? En
Enkidu Shemesh.
Enkidu Shamesh.
Yes, and you can call me Enki or Enk for short if you want. That's fine.
Enki.
Or just Hey
Enki.
You. I do respond to Hey You.
Hey, you, that guy with the hat. For now.
Yes.
Bum bum bum.
I don't have a hat. You have a hat.
Oh, you
I
should get a
haven't gotten
hat.
any blue hats. There's a dispenser around here, isn't there?
Yes. You'll need one of the people that are attached to the guild hall here. They might ask you some questions. I know you have a house over there, so you at least make one of the requirements because we have rules for these now.
Hmm.
Basically, you need to have a place in the Magic Quarter. You have to have
Mm-hmm.
actually built something. You have
Mm-hmm.
to um, swear oath of allegiance to Lord Nizovin,
That's easy.
because
Easy.
because he's the best.
Of course.
And I guess also know that if you're in a Lord aura, it will destroy the hat.
A lord. Oh, oh,
Oh yes, yes,
oh.
yes.
So you
So
can't get too close to any lord.
yes, or you could take your hat off. It's a sign of respect after all.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense. You take it
Yes.
off. Yeah, yeah. Doff my hat to the lords. Of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're here for a particular reason today,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently we're having a party on the mana extractor. But we're I am here to you know, uh, ask for some help from my friend Enki here about this organization I'm starting called Loyalists Opposing the LPD. Here, have a book.
Yes. Okay. Let's
uh,
see.
so
Oh,
the demands are
loyalist.
simple.
Yeah.
I'll bring those up. So basically, they gotta respect the boundaries, which they're pretty much doing already. But I just want to be sure. So they don't operate where they're not wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the LPD has to clean out all the terrible people who've been doing all the nasty things out of their ranks.
Of course.
Of course. The LPDs must ensure sufficient enforcement of their own rules, aka what they kind of failed at for a while.
Right. You need like
Uh,
like an ethics commission or something.
exactly. The LPD and its officers must not perform entrapment operations. The whole thing where they
Mm-hmm.
like, I have swamis. I tossed them on this person, and then use my little whip rod to send them to prison.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I have heard of this. It is
yes.
appalling.
I've seen it myself. It's like, what the hell, guys? Really?
Mm-hmm.
It is just kind of dirty pool, as they say. And the last one is that they submit themselves to oversight by an external organization.
Oh, yes.
Yes, which could be anything really. It just has to be outside their organization. It could be the lords themselves. It could be the all city council meeting. It could be some other group that just sort of shows up out of nowhere. Well, as long as it's independent, it's all cool, right?
I mean, I'm inclined to think they're already under the authority of the lords, aren't they?
Well, you'd think so, but I don't know. I've not seen much as far as the lords kind of giving a crap for one.
Maybe the lords just need help keeping them in line, and the all city council could do that possibly.
Exactly. That'd be delightful. So, shall we? So tell me about your expertise.
I am a master of the magic of illusion.
Ooh.
I everything in reality is an illusion after a sense. So I don't persuade people of falsehoods. I just persuade them of truths different than the ones they currently hold. I change people's minds.
Exactly.
And some people think that makes me a deceiver,
No, I
that I
say
cast
that makes you
illusions.
a, good PR person.
Yes, yes, yes. Marketing, public relations, glamours, whatever you want to call it.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're making, hey, I want you to see this position our way here, and here might be a 30-foot giant that you now see there. That's pretty awesome too, and he's
Mm-hmm.
telling you to sign up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, some people say that I'm not very good at it, and that in fact I'm terrible at it. But those people are liars. They're just jealous of my abilities.
That's true, isn't it?
I am not a hack.
Well, I'm jealous of your abilities, but I don't think you're a hack. So
See,
how?
see, I just convinced you of that. See
Yes,
how good
exactly.
I am? I just convinced you of that.
Yeah,
And yeah,
you're pretty damn
yeah,
awesome.
that's pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So how would we try to convince this guy here?
Okay. Um,
Sarah Sput.
hey,
Hello.
Sir Sput. Wait, I need to be in local, don't I?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Uh,
don't know if he's in the magic order or not.
uh, wait, wait. How the heck do I change again? I always forget this.
Join local. So, yeah.
Uh, cool. Okay. Was posing the LPD. Okay.
So I'll give him a book, and then you do your thing.
Okay.
So.
Is he responding? Is he reading the book?
I'm hoping he's reading the book.
Sir, are you concerned about the excesses of the LPD?
He says, "Sorry, but I take no side. I'm a simple mage or wizard."
Ooh. You are either with us or you are against us.
The direct,
You must pick a side.
the direct sort of shame for a position, Riley. I guess.
You don't oppose corruption. You implicitly support it.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
It's true. It's true. And of course, we have to realize that even if we don't persuade Sir Sput today,
Maybe tomorrow.
he could be maybe tomorrow, and he can be an example for others. You know, it's not just about convincing Sir Sput; it's about convincing everybody.
Exactly. And, it's just one person at a time, yes, but maybe this guy will go out there into the world and say, "Hey, I met these guys. They're thinking about."
He's leaving. He ran off.
Drat.
Carry the message forth.
Carry it on. Tell your friends, family, their pets.
I feel like I'm trying to get him to join Amway or something. Where do you see yourself in 7 years?
I am on a mountaintop perching. Wait, that's not for everybody. Anyway, so that was a very good first try. Maybe there's too much action going on here. Let's see another part of the city. Where have you not been recently?
Where have I not been recently? Let's see. I mean, I'm sure there are entire regions I've never been to.
Really?
I went to Brickton briefly and found it hideous and left immediately, but I haven't been there in a while. Maybe it looks good now, but
some parts of it are good. Some of them.
I don't like the building palette. Like I just.
It's hard to work with.
It is, and if somebody is able to make something beautiful with that, then kudos to them.
Yeah, there are a few really kind of decent builds there.
Yeah.
Problem is you kind of wander into them. So.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Brickton. You guys are cool, but you know.
Well, where would you like to go? Where do you feel the message needs to be spread?
Well, obviously, here's probably not a good place because, well, the LPD doesn't really operate here, or at least it's not supposed to. So we should probably go somewhere where they do operate. So.
Yeah, this is kind of preaching to the choir. It's easy to be neutral when you're already protected.
Exactly.
From the corruption.
Yeah, we've got the Arcane Guard now here, so we got law enforcement all covered here.
Good. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, I read about that. I read about the Arcane Guard. I'm glad we've got that.
Yes.
Makes me feel safer.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not gonna be tricked and have drugs planted on me and then be arrested.
Exactly. Yeah, that's just
not in this magic quarter. Not on Lord Nisivin's watch.
Shake my axe at things. So how about we go where the people are, where the LPD operates, and these are message. Let's check out the poppers then. All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right, quick, magic spawn teleport. Whee! I'm gonna toss on a couple books just here.
You got a lot of them, huh?
You can reproduce them in the bookshelves these days.
Oh, good deal.
So I got like a couple more stacks at least. Oh, I got like 4 stacks. Anyway, poppers. It's over here, right?
I am not sure.
Oh, that's the round table. Oh, it's the slummy one.
I'd be willing to bet that the paupers can't read, though, so I'm not sure how good our political pamphlets are going to do.
That's true.
Definitely depend upon the spoken word.
Well, hopefully they know enough people outside the pauper district here that do know how to read, that
Mm-hmm.
they'll get a friend and it's like, hey, I got this book, and then it'll spread even further because their friend will read it to them, and the
Mm-hmm.
person from the other district will know what's up too.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, it's
Word of
Cupcake.
mouth. Hey,
Hey,
Cupcake. Do you know Cupcake?
I think so. I think she's maybe a sister of someone I know. So do your magic.
Oh. Oh yes. Oh
So,
yes. Oh
so
yes. So Cupcake, are you concerned about the corruption within the LPD?
she seems bright-eyed and bushy-tailed,
Yes. Yes.
but oh
No.
no,
Hmm.
oh my yes.
Hmm. Why, they have been seen planting swamis on innocent people and arresting them.
Dun dun dun.
Hmm.
Think
Lord
she's buying it?
Nisovin finds this very troubling and has banned the LPD from our quarter. Mm-mm. No, not all the lords.
Well, I have a theory about that. You see, so people are saying that Lord Willikers has been in the Swami game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's secretly Lord X in disguise.
You know, I don't know.
I'm gonna give her a book.
Okay. Have some of our literature.
Ah, yourself. I'm terrible at spelling for some reason. All of a sudden. Nope. You can join our efforts.
We want to undercut the rebellion by removing any legitimate concerns.
That would make
Because,
sense.
I
Yeah.
mean, you got to be honest, like, not everybody who's a rebel is just some selfish looter. Some of them have legitimate, issues. They're
Yeah,
just going about solving it the wrong way.
exactly. Trying to burn down the entire kingdom and install anarchy. It's just sort of a bad vibe, really. And
No, no, no. I,
yeah,
I understand the impulse, but it's not constructive, and you're not going to get what you want in the end doing it that way.
exactly,
Yeah. There are proper channels.
exactly.
Oh, and look who that is.
Hey,
But
hello again.
God, I wish I had like a whiteboard and a marker.
Oh
I could
yes.
start drawing circles on it. Like,
And you can see here. Arrow, arrow, circle, circle,
Circle, circle.
connect.
yeah.
Symbol representing some guy.
Okay, now let's see. Where should we go from here? I feel like we've planted the seeds in Cupcake. I don't want to
Overstay our welcome.
overstay our welcome. Don't want to be too aggressive. Well, thanks for listening. Please consider what we have said and share it with your friends.
And family. And pets. That might become a thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, should
Okay.
we move on?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
And,
go.
and I've heard a theory
Oh?
of another way to potentially undercut the rebellion and remove the corruption. And you may not like this. I don't know if this would work, but this is a theory that what if we decriminalized swamis?
I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that.
Well, see, what would happen is if a cop finds swamis on you, they confiscate them.
Yes.
They take them because they're drugs and they're bad. But they don't arrest you.
Well, they started putting you in a holding cell, it seems.
No, no. See, well then,
I've
if they
never had swim myself, so I don't know
well,
how
see,
it
the thing
goes.
is like, if they're confiscated, in essence, you're paying a fine because you've paid for the swamis. So you lose all that money when they get confiscated. So
True.
that's the punishment is the fine, and then there's no motivation or opportunity for corruption. You kind of remove that,
I think you might be
and
right.
that will allow the police to focus on the people producing and distributing the swamis.
So what you're saying, distribution still bad, but possession not as bad.
Well, we're dealing with a public health issue and dealing with it as if it were a criminal issue. These people are hurting their bodies. It's a public health issue, and we need to consider that these are our brothers and sisters.
That is
And
true.
we need to focus on the real bad guys.
Yeah.
And some say, and I don't believe it, but some say that some of the dealers, some of the Swami producers are in the LBD itself, that it's been infiltrated by the mafia.
Oh, yes. I've actually seen. This is one of the reasons I started the organization. There was
Hmm.
a an incident at one of the LPD buildings. I think it was maybe even somewhere near here that
Hmm.
they had. No, it was in the vineyard. So kind of near here. Anyway, so the officers were fighting something inside, and then they ended up on the roof, and they started just throwing slammies out, like they
Hmm.
it was going out of style.
Hmm.
Maybe it was.
Hmm. I mean, it occurs to me like if you're say you're a criminal
Yes,
and you
but I'm not a
infiltrate,
criminal.
well, yeah, but hypothetically, a criminal and you infiltrate the LPD in order to subvert it, you know, or you're in the LPD and you get bribed to look the other
Yes.
way. But how do you avoid suspicion and take care of your enemies at the same time? You plant swamis on them and you send them off to jail where they can't talk to anybody.
Bum bum bum.
So much conflict of interest and potential for corruption there that could be completely eliminated by decriminalization, as well as better oversight of the LPD, which is the main goal
Of the organization. Well,
of
how
the
about
law.
this? Because swamis can actually interfere with certain magical arts, so let them to be still illegal in the magic quarter, where we don't really have too much problem with it, at least not anymore.
Hmm.
But everywhere else, they can make it legal. And
Well,
that's the people
I'm
in the
not saying
magic quarter.
necessarily legal. Just like I said, decriminalized.
Yeah,
If you're caught with it, they still get confiscated.
but
But like
just nothing
instead
else.
of throwing you to jail, they give you a little card that says, "Here's where you can go for treatment.
Oh,
If you want help,
I
we
heard
want to
about.
help you."
There was someone saying something about a treatment center that they're setting up.
I've heard that treatment centers are actually cheaper than jails.
Exactly.
So
So we should be encouraging that.
more cost effective. It deals with the problem better. It eliminates conflicts of interest and potential corruption avenues. I think it's
So
something we really need to consider as a possibility
I'll
because
endorse this. Yes.
there is someone behind all of this, and they have set the rules up in their favor. So the rules
Exactly.
have to change
So we're
because
gonna
the
have to.
game is rigged in favor of the criminals right now.
So
It
we're gonna have to
really
make
is.
our own rules.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you think.
Thank you, thank you.
Unfortunately, I can't add that to the book now. So
That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine. I think the book is fine as it is.
Yes.
It gets people talking, gets people interested.
Yes, and if they come back and it's like, okay, what else can we do? Well, we can reduce the fines and penalties and things like that, and
Mm-hmm.
undercut the corruption at its source.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. If we get people to join, we could have like a specific like an ethics oversight sort of like council kind of thing. We
Exactly.
can create a document and present it to Lord Nisovin. I think he would be most amenable to this kind of proposal. I trust Lord Nisovin above all others, and see what kind of response we get. Maybe we could get official sanction.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
A nice little badge to wear around,
Yeah.
like a hat. Ho
Mm-hmm.
ho.
We police the police.
Yes, so we're like the ethics oversight committee or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like that. So, shall we go recruit more members?
Yes. Where shall we go?
Maybe at least one more today. Yeah.
One more. One more. We'll find
Let's
someone.
just kind of wander off this way, see if we can run into anybody. Right, leg spike. Actually, this way might be more populous because it's close to the main road.
Yes.
Paupers really isn't that bad, to be honest.
Are we still in the pauper section here?
Yeah.
I think we've moved out of it.
No, because this is the paupers, the towers, and scumminess is the slums.
Oh,
The
that was the slums over there. Okay. No,
yeah,
no,
the
pauper's not bad actually.
it's very classic Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't mind a lot of cobblestone, you're in good shape.
Yeah, you could make some really nice builds in here. And I like some of what I see.
Oh, and the far side of the world is loading suddenly, but not right in front of me. Hey, there's people in this place over here.
I'm not getting a speed boost on this road.
Same here.
I wonder if that's a pauper section thing.
They're too poor to have magic.
Maybe that's it.
Hey, hello, up there.
Hey, a wink. Oh, wink.
I suddenly feel like a Mormon.
I know. We should totally get like white suits with ties, black Doc Martens.
My feet are too big for shoes, though, I have to say. So no shiny shoes for me.
Oh, that's right. You're a dragon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rar. So okay. Are recruiting for loyalists opposing the LPD.
Or loyalists who want better oversight of the LPD.
I like your phrasing better.
Oh, oppose sounds a little too close to rebel.
True, but it makes a really funny acronym. So.
Oh, they're detectives. Are you? Oh,
Oh.
you are in the LPD.
Well, I guess that explains the glasses. Well, I guess all the same. If they want to peruse, they can do this such themselves.
No different. Aren't really opposed to the LPD. We just want to eliminate corruption, which is of course an impossible goal, which is why we would have to constantly be vigilant against
Exactly.
corruption, because
So
you can never get rid of it completely.
We'll never be out of a job. Think of it that way, you know?
Okay, so what is... Okay,
This guy with the sideburns looks pretty intense. Or is that sort of like the crazy side beard thing?
oh, yeah, those are like... I think that's like a collar. Yeah, that's a collar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if they have a donation chest handy, I'd just toss them one, but
So what are you guys about?
it's like headphones there.
Again, I got the Amway feel again.
Yeah.
Do you guys know about multi-level marketing? How would you like to be independently wealthy?
Neat. We might need to, maybe if we ever
Private
like need
detectives
to
for hire.
investigate something, we might need to hire these guys.
We may contract you in the future.
Is that too forward with me?
No.
Okay.
Please take some of our literature and look it over at your leisure.
I'll give them two. So they can always pass it on, you know? It's been a while since I've been in the Slum Tower. I noticed
I've
some of the letters fell off.
Yeah, I saw a video of that. I have not been to Slum Tower yet. I'm not gonna lie. I have a distaste for poor people.
It also smells, you know.
It smells, and they're illiterate, and they have uncouth habits. And
Yes.
I don't want them to overhear. I don't want to seem like a jerk, but
Well, but to do the good of the world, sometimes we have to go dumpster diving. Thank
Okay.
you for your time. Be well.
Mhm. Take care. Okay.
I think
Right.
this has been very successful.
Very fruitful.
Yeah,
Very fruitful
yeah.
endeavor.
Thank you for your help. We've
You're welcome.
accomplished a great deal today, I think.
Yeah, I feel really good about it.
Also, boink. Haha. Forgot my donation chests. I can just toss one in. There you go. Well, I do need to pay you for your services. In fact, I forgot what the fee is.
Well, at this point, I'm volunteering my services because, politically speaking, as a member of the L.O.L, I will have the opportunity to meet lots of other clients. So this is a
Ooh.
great networking opportunity for me that I would be a fool to pass up. So,
Well, if you meet any interesting clients that might need my help.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
So, all the same, though, I'd feel bad if I didn't at least give you a tip.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah, so
Thank you.
it's all good. So, things have been a good first adventure here on our spreading the good word.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if I, found my own religion, I'll hire you again. All right?
I am all about spreading various religions. Whatever is paying me the most money is the final word in truth. And
Exactly.
yes,
I have
yeah,
this great,
obviously.
I have this great idea for religion. You
Mm-hmm.
see, the peasants aren't allowed potatoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Hmm. I don't know.
Is it perhaps because there's a potato god out there? That's
Potato
for
God.
a mere peasant to be eating a potato is sacrilege?
Well, tell me this. Does the potato God have lots of money?
Possibly. I'm still trying to find that out. So we'll have to see
If
how that turns out.
if the potato God has lots of money, I am prepared to put my faith in him or her or it or them, whatever the case may be. But
Glorious.
if the potato God is poor and weak, that's
Yeah.
a sign that it's a false god.
Well, think of it this way: the pauper area here is very prone to worshiping Lord Denki, right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, Lord Denki is the god of the poor people, right?
I don't think that's true. I think Lord Danke's appeal is more universal than that.
You might be right, but I'm trying to make an insinuation that
Mm.
this mysterious potato god that's quite ill defined right now might be a little bit more high class.
Mm. That Danke is more a god of the common folk.
Exactly.
And could it could it be Ja Rule?
Perhaps
I,
potato
I
penguin god.
I must confess, I am not up to speed on all of the mythology.
Neither am I. So that's why I'm making up as
I
I go
mean,
along.
I mean,
I mean,
I mean,
yes,
scripture, all of the scripture.
yes.
I'm not up to speed on all the scriptures, the holy scriptures of Lord
The
Danke
mysterious
and
Ja Rule,
and Ja Rule.
the legendary.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
But yeah. So, this has been Enki or
And
Enkidu Shamash.
Enkidu Shmesh. And
Enkidu
this has
Shamash.
been Isix,
Rar,
a dragon who
rar,
likes to roar a lot.
rar.
This has been fun.
Wee. And
And
let's
everybody,
us.
thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us for a little bit of adventure.
And come see us on the Play Minecraft server. Come see
Wee.
us in the Magic Quarter.
Yes,
The
we're
more the
like
merrier.
freaking
Everything is
wizards.
cheap now.
Yes, super cheap.
Prices have dropped. I'm
been a
almost angry they've dropped so much.
Well, I will say it does make the Magic Quarter a lot more populated, which
Oh
means it's
yes,
not just empty space everywhere.
yes, it's been filling up a lot. I do like that.
Yes, so it's like we're living in some sort of futuristic magic town now. It's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Anyway,
All right. All right.
toodles.
See you later. Bye bye.